Hello guys, this is Jake570 back with another video, and today it's a lot different than previous videos. So as you can tell, I've got a much larger tractor and a much larger cultivator than what I've had before, and the reason for that is I haven't been recording like I should have. I've actually been just putting off recording and just playing, and the reason for that is when I was always rendering a video or uploading it, my computer would always like when I was recording, it'd always be really choppy, so I just kind of let it go for a little bit. But I think I let it go a little bit too far, and I didn't really pay attention to that. So I apologize that there's a big gap between the videos and my progress in the game so far. But I'm just gonna pick it up where I am right now, and you guys can see from here on what I will be doing and stuff. Obviously I've got much larger tractors and a larger combine and larger seeder, larger whatever, more fields. So as you can see here in the mini map, I own field 4, 7, 8, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 24, and 13. My next field I might buy, I'm thinking about buying maybe 17 or 21, but they're kind of far away. Looks like 21 or 10 is the smallest one. So I'm using a Massey Ferguson 8737. And for plowing, I have a MT 755E and a, who makes that? Jimpa SJ11SR. 5.7 meters. It requires 375 horsepower, and the smaller ones are less. It's very convenient to have a large 3-point fixed ripper, I guess as you would call it normally, like this. It's a lot easier, a lot faster to work up ground. I'm going to go ahead and unload the harvester and finish that field, because that's the last field I think I have in soybeans. 14, 15, and 19 were in wheat, 7 and 8 are in barley, and 18 I didn't plant. 12 was in grass, and 11's in corn. He's almost full too, so. I do have the 40-foot larger header here on the Massey Ferguson 9380. It's almost full, but he didn't end up filling up there, so. I don't think I fertilized this field, and that's probably, that's probably why I didn't yield nearly as good as I should have. Let's actually drive the combine up here too. That way I can offload into the silo. Can't reach it from there, so to go around this tree here. There we go. Then we can start driving the Deutz far back. This tractor does seem a little bit underpowered for this operation, but at the moment I think I'm going to stick with it for a while before I upgrade. Because the next thing I'd probably go with is either a Case IH Magnum with narrow twin wheels, or an articulated tractor, or something similar to that. And actually, where should we take this next? 7 and 8. Yeah. So we'll go and run this. I tried to put this on this header on the longer header trailer, but every time I'd put it on, it would just fall forward over it. It'd just fall over. So I'd have to reset the header and get it back on the comm. I tried that about 2 or 3 times. Hit the mailbox, sorry. I tried that 2 or 3 times, but I couldn't get it to work, so I just pretty much gave up, and there's no good way that I know of to transport this, and there's no like ratchet straps, or you can't like, that I know of, that you could solidly connect the header to the trailer. Oh yeah, that's right. 8 and 7 are in canola. Forgot about that. I think they're both in canola. We'll see how good this yields, because the prices are a lot lower than... What the heck? That's weird. Prices for canola seem to be a lot, well, they're not super low, but they are definitely lower. So we'll have to see about that. No, that yield's not too bad. The disadvantage to this Ripper is that it does leave some spots here and there, but that's where What the heck? That's where I'd like to have a... Oh. That seems to be a problem. There we go. Yeah, those might be a problem. I don't know how to solve it either. There we go. Now, I don't know if I had more horsepower, if it would be easier for this tractor to go over these, because it bogged down an awful lot when I tried to pull it over this. That wasn't as bad as the other one was. Now, I don't think I'm actually going to rip up the field 12 grass. I think I'm just going to go ahead and run down field 13 and rip that. And if I wanted, I could run 2 of these rippers at the same time if I had another large tractor that was more than 375 horsepower. And let's see, how is he doing? He's not doing too bad, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to sell some soybeans first. I don't think I want to run it all the way down there. Denton Bakery. Man. I don't think I want to go that far. Let's see how far Maplefield Mill comes up. And actually, and yeah, they're coming up pretty good. Till they start going down. 368, 381. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure plant growth is up. 399, 405, 404. Alright, so I probably lost a couple dollars there, but I'm gonna leave it right there, and we're gonna haul. It's the wheat prices look pretty good too. Canola prices are pretty good, especially if they're coming up. So maybe we'll go ahead and take wheat there too, because we can take it all on the train. And actually, I need to bring the train back. The train is over. Train is over by field, in between field 18 and 17 at the moment, because I was at field 18 harvesting sugar beets last time I planted 18. so I was running back and forth with the T5 on that. You're telling me that he was on field, what field is that, 15, and he ended up working into field 14? Wow. I find that somewhat hard to believe. The shadows still aren't that good with the lighting and stuff, but I guess they can make do. They'll work. Because I would expect more of, like, not just shadows on the equipment, but more shadows on the ground. But that might be something that, since I have my setting turned on high, that very high has instead of high. So. Oh, shoot. I would also like to get semi-trucks instead of tractors and trailers. That's a much more American approach to what I'm doing. I'm surprised his lights aren't on, or are they? No, his lights aren't on. Yeah, they are. That's weird. The view distance for lighting is strange. Yeah, they just kind of cut out, don't they? Yep. We can get through here. Can't fit through there, can we? We might be able to. Maybe just barely. No, not like that. This is why I hate the keyboard. There we go. And it shouldn't actually bog down, because if any harvester in real life would bog down that much when you're actually trying to harvest something, you've definitely got a power issue. It really shouldn't phase a combine at all. Like on our 2166, you can have it wide open at like 2480, 2490, and then you start cutting and you're running like 2340. It's just barely. And it sounds like on that Massey Ferguson that it's going all the way down to like 1800 or something. It's nuts. At that point, you'd be lucky if the harvester even came back. If it didn't, like, clog up your feeder house or something. Your separator stop is completely ceased. 'Cause I was cutting the other day, and I was pushing that combine. And I think I got it down to, I was at about 1900, and I just kept going because I wanted to see how far I could take it. I was really asking for trouble. But I think I got it down to about 1660, 1670, or 1650, something like that. And it still came back. I had that thing wide open, and what happened? Oh, it came back, that's for sure. I got really lucky because I swear that thing, if I would have bumped it down another like 20 RPM or something, it probably would have died and probably would have choked. So it was very fortunate that I was able to bring it back. And when I was opening that first field that I was cutting with the footage, when I opened that other half of it up, because I cut half of it and then I had to open the other half. So when I opened that field up, I ended up stopping the header because I had a big, like, I don't even know what it was. It was just a big pile of beans. And I mean, that pile of beans wasn't even that big. I was surprised that it actually ceased the header. It actually completely stopped moving, but luckily I was able to, it actually backed out. Because on the 2166 it has, I think all of them have, a lot of case combines, they have electric reversing. Like when you have the header turned on, you can turn it off and you can reverse it, but it's electrical on a clutch. It's like an electric motor or something that runs off the battery. And sometimes it doesn't, the clutch slips a lot, so you're not always going to be able to turn it, but every once in a while it'll work. Because it still turns, it's just that clutch that slips a lot. I think I'm actually going to keep those soybeans that are there. I'm going to take one load of wheat and I'll keep the rest of the wheat. Oh, I had it on 5 times. That's not good. At least price didn't go down. Here's the train that I was talking about over here in between fields 17 and 18. Let's see, where's the field 7? Oh, he is almost done. Is it even worth it? Should I just... Oh wait, no, he just started. Never mind, I thought I started on the other end. Alright, so we'll go ahead and take this road up there. And actually a fast track is actually faster because they do 44 miles per hour and the semi-truck only does 42. But, well, yeah, you could still pull pull a full-size trailer with a tractor, but it's much more American-like to have either a gravity wagon or grain cart on a tractor, or just a semi-truck. Because on our farm we have semi-trucks and stuff. We only have one truck, and then we have three flat bottom trailers, but two of them are no good. Well, two of them aren't very good condition. We used to use all of them, but we started like getting rid of some of them because they were like having holes and stuff everywhere we'd have to patch and stuff. And then my uncle last year or the year before, I think it was last year, he bought a hopper trailer. It's split into two hoppers. It's not one big hopper, it's just front and back hopper. And it'll hold about two tanks in each hopper, so it'll hold about 1,000. About 1,000 bushels. $130,000. That's pretty good. What I should probably do is just start saving up a bunch of soybeans, like little by little, and then fill up this train full. Let's see. So we could probably get, I'd say about 123,000 maybe out of that. That'd put us at 250,000. Not really gonna get us anywhere unless we took out a loan. That'd be 450,000. If I had 450,000, I'd probably get something like that. They even have anything that requires that much horsepower in the game? Or is it really just for extra? It's a mod. Cultivators 350. That one's 400 though. Sewing machine, there's nothing. 270. $12 meters, that's 14 meters. Yeah, I don't think they actually have anything in the game that requires that much horsepower. That's 250. Only thing I could really think of is just so you could easily pull a large trailer like that. I can't really think of anything else. Mm. Three 13 wouldn't really do us any good because this is 336 and it kind of struggles with this trailer. I also still haven't done much with the cows, or the pigs, because I've been focusing more on like the farming side of things instead of the agriculture, or like dairy farming, or I guess just straight pig farm. But I think I'm about to call an episode here, guys. There we go. Darn it. Thank you guys for watching. This is Jake570 signing out.